Don't you know I would touch the sky? Don't you know I would stay so high? Chasing dreams in the clouds that pass.
Where I grew up, will make you throw up. No Papa Smurf for birth, do from the beginning. Alcoholic mother, mad drama, as a child. Learn the streets as a little Pete. Ask the big ones, Adidas freaks. From age 13, look like laser beams. 100 joints, dropped at all times. Mescaline acid, hash, cocaine, cash, and ass. Since age 15, growing up in the city with the big boys. Wouldn't change it for anything. I suffered, but I learned valuable lessons that the average cat can't chat. It's like that. A fact's a fact. I'm all that in a bold bridge. I'm the craziest rapper. Come off this bitch. Watson's home since come Chrome Dome. All the props to those who came before me.
Don't you know I would touch the sky? Don't you know I would stay so high? Chasing dreams in these lives that pass. Won't you time fly by? Won't you time fly by?
Coming up as a young man, new to everything, living life, happiness, be the medicine. Time flies from greetings to goodbyes, through hard times, then I rise. All the cats I came up with now are not the same. They on what I can't fuck with. We used to blaze trees and drink 40s, many nights filled with mad stories. Forgetting stress, it got nothing for me. Shining, giving my Lord the glory for all the good times I seen in my childhood. Then I became a microphone fiend for life. Cherishing every moment, grateful, focused when I roll it. My blessings outnumber misfortunes. Living life, move forward with the caution.
Don't you know I would touch the sky? Don't you know I would stay so high? Chasing dreams in the lives that pass.
Intoxicate the ballpoint pen, read out the paper, the words blend, they talk and debate. My nerves with the cities and verbs just can't wait. I once walked the block, stalked an infrared
most of my people would never even
the fact that I could get bought, sold, restocked, and shrink wrapped for the next day's sale at 50% off. And if I cough in a poem, I'm on set up day, not going soft. Hardly the strong wannabe, high coldly the right wrong MC that's longly been on the scene, deliberately lit up literature, pilted a filtered disposal of rhymes equivalent to synchronism obliviated. Follow me through a hollow wall, the sound barrier on the outer perimeter of a steel structure that is tall. I excavate, hear my music on world rotate.
All right, brother. Good to see you, my man.
You finally here, baby.
It's all good, bro. You know, it was better tonight anyways, you know what I mean? Last night I would have did it for you, because you know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get people. Everyone has different times, you know what I mean? So when someone has the time and I'm not doing nothing, fucking we're gonna do it, you know what I mean?
Man, it's a pleasure,
dude,
man. It's a pleasure and a privilege.
I'm sorry, brother. I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. Well, it's a privilege for me too, brother. I appreciate it. My boy in the Netherlands is in there. People will jump in and out. Most of my views come after, brother. You know what I mean? So I'm just letting you know.
I ain't worried about that, bro.
Well,
I'm worried about the connection, bro.
Oh yeah. Well, we got a connection, bro. You treated me with nothing with nothing but respect, bro. I treat you the same fucking way. I demand respect. I know you do growing up, right? You have to. Like when I grew up, you had to be respected or feared, one or the other or both, or you weren't shit.
That part.
I don't know. You know what I mean? I know. I heard your story on B. Luke's podcast. I like Bobby. He's a good kid.
Boy, I fuck with Bobby. You're solid.
Yeah, Bobby's a good kid. It's good to see everyone. It's good to see everyone going in there talking positive. Like I'm like fucking. I can't fucking believe people are fucking actually seeing the fucking light, dude. I've been out. I had to do a 3-month bid for the union because I wouldn't fucking tell him my dead fucking friend who died a week prior from an overdose. Pro boxer, his father trained me and my business manager and our business manager who got sucker punched. We just went slapped the kid around who was his fellow union member. And they made a big fucking deal out of it. You know what I mean? Calling us fucking union enforcers and shit like that. But prior to that, dude, Like I've been out of prison since '96. My first 26 years of my life were chaos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I want to learn about you too, man. We gonna learn about each other, man.
Oh no, well, yeah. Well, this is all about you, bro. But we'll definitely. That's why I say it's real and raw and it's brutally honest. So you want to ask me shit? I'm definitely gonna fucking tell you the truth, bro. I don't know any other way to be but brutally honest, and that's why I think fucking there's a lot of younger generation on here, and I think they think being convinced and confident in yourself is a cringe. No. If you don't have confidence, you don't got shit.
That's a fact.
And that's a fucking fact, people out there. If you're a savage, you should be a multimillionaire. I got an excuse. I don't even use excuses. Everyone's got a balloon knot, just like everyone's got an excuse, right? Am I right? I got my last kid in college right now. So I started out my life, juvie, 2 fucking state bids, one at 19, conquered 20 years, conquered 2 years of serve, split sentence.
Yeah.
Knocked out the biggest, TKO'd the biggest white guy up there in the ring that wanted to fight me in the ring. The next morning they shipped me to SEC. This is a month and a half in the fucking conquer. Usually you gotta stay there back then in 1991, you had to stay for 3 to 6 months. Well, you got you know what I mean? And I asked the cops, I go, you got fucking people in the hole for stabbing God's fucking throats. Why are they shipping me when it was a fight that was consensual and one of you guys was fucking reffing the fight? And 4 years were in the cage. You know what I mean? And
you probably put a good whooping on him, man. You know how that shit goes.
Oh, I did. No, I did. I told my roommate, my cellmate, exactly how it was going to happen. I go, he would have been better off fighting me on the fucking handball course because the dude was like, probably the biggest white guy in there. He's the biggest white guy in there, dude. He looked like a Nebraska, Midwest fucking farm guy.
It be them big dudes, bro. It be somebody like us.
They're the easiest. They're the easiest.
Yeah, that don't never matter, bro.
You're right, dude. You're right.
That shit never matters, bro. They just be big for nothing. They don't know how to throw the thing.
They get tired quick too. You know what I mean? So I said after the first round, he'll come out. His hands won't even be up no more. I go,
what they do? You know what big dudes do a lot? Big dudes. What I learned they try to intimidate you with their size.
You're a big dude. You're a big dude.
I'm 6'1". I'm fairly big. I'm 6'1", but
I'm 6'1", 220. I'm a heavyweight. I'm like Mike Tyson size.
In jail, there's always somebody bigger than you. You're gonna run into a whole bunch of dudes that's bigger than you.
That's what I like, though. That's what I liked on the streets. So I'm gonna like it in jail too, or in prison.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? I was on the streets doing this shit as a teenager, bro. Like all of us.
I might gotta come down there with you, bro. You teach boxing?
I was taught boxing very well by 3 really good trainers. Yeah, but I had to work because I had a daughter and then I had a son 10 years later. So, and I had to stop selling drugs. My second state bid was to sell cocaine to Navy Intelligence and Suffolk and South Shore Drug Task Force.
Navy Intelligence, bro.
Navy Intel. I'm like, why the fuck are they? Because my lawyer, who's now a Superior Court judge, and my intensive probation officer, when I was 13, 14, he's a Quincy fucking district court judge. I got another Cambridge Superior Court judge. I got him a lot of business as he was a comp lawyer. So anyone that got hurt in unions, I would send him to him. So I got him over $1 million worth of business, and he's a judge now.
Nice.
So now that I'm not a criminal, I use those leverage for fucking real estate, big 100 fucking apartment deals and shit. You know what I mean?
That's how we gotta go, bro. It's all about transitioning, bro, reforming.
Dude, why don't you tell people who you are, brother, and tell them I seen your new merch, bro. I'm gonna buy a sweatshirt from you. And what do you put out, like a song every week or something? You got an album coming out, I'm pretty sure, because I remember hearing your.
I dropped. My name is Pac Money. I'm from Dorchester, born and raised.
I know. Yeah, Dorchester. Thank you, people. I was gonna write it. I'm sorry.
Definitely Dorchester, man. You know, I love where I'm from. I take pride in it. Fucking I just dropped an album called Lucky. Oh yeah, as you should be. You know what I'm saying? As you should be. We brothers from the same, you know.
We create our own luck, I believe. I believe we create it.
You know the funny thing about that is I don't even believe in luck. I don't even believe
No,
in
I
luck,
think we
but
create our own. No, I don't either. I think we create our own like good fortune. I think good things happen because we never fucking. We can look ourselves in the fucking mirror when we brush our teeth and we see a solid stand-up man there, and that's God's honest truth, bro.
I just called it lucky because I'm still breathing.
I like it.
A lot of my friends died in their 20s, their 25. They died from whether they got killed, whether
Respect,
they was
respect,
using.
brother.
So I
Respect.
called it
Same
lucky
here.
because I'm still breathing, man. I'm still breathing. I got my freedom. And the
Both
most
of us.
important thing is I got my voice. I got the opportunity to use my voice to probably help somebody else. I mean, so that's why I called it lucky.
You're pretty good. You're pretty good, dude.
I mean,
like no bullshit.
I
I'm
appreciate
not blowing
that, bro.
smoke up your ass, bro. You come from the left side of the chest, and that's what you got to do. Like
Oh yeah, for
you
sure.
hear people, they sound phony. You know what I mean? And
Nah, I gotta give
no,
it to
not
him like
you,
that
not
because
you, not you. I'm talking about other people, like newer, even older ones, not just the new
yeah,
guy. I
man.
see a lot of talent now.
I just feel like this day, this era is so fucked up, bro. This is a fucked up era, man. Like
we were fucked up though. I thought we went through all the bullshit, so this era wouldn't have to, but it seems like the complete opposite.
It is, bro. The kids is super sheltered. They on their phones all the time. They don't go outside and get bruises and cut. When I grew up, I was outside, man. We was outside getting dirty. I don't want to incriminate myself, but we was outside doing what the fuck we had to do. You know what I mean? Nowadays, these kids is soft, man. They soft. Even my son, I love the shit out of my son. But I tell him, I said, listen, man, when I was your age, I was a different type of monster. I was
We're
a different type
200
of
deep.
monster, bro.
We're 200
Huh?
deep outside all day. The only thing I did at my house was take a shower and eat breakfast and see you later for the day.
That's
Or I
it.
go
I'm
to the gym,
gone.
come back, and then leave for the day till fucking 2-3 in the
Yeah.
morning.
We was outside, bro. Like, these kids, man, they so spoiled. They don't. But the thing about it is, I make my son fight though. Like I don't.
Yeah,
He got problems at school because I say I'm not gonna always be around for you. So whether you get your ass whooped or not, you fight for your respect. I don't give a fuck if
exactly.
you lose or win.
No,
If somebody disrespect you,
that's
you stand up for yourself. You get your ass whooped about that shit.
and you know why you don't care if he loses? Because they're not gonna fuck with him again. By him sticking up for himself, they don't want an easy target. They
That
don't want
part.
a guy that's gonna fight back.
It's like jail.
Bullies
Long
don't
as you willing
anyway.
to get your ass whooped, long as you willing. Long
They're
as you
gonna
willing.
respect
Because
you.
I don't
They're
want
gonna
nobody,
respect
if
you.
you're not, I don't want nobody that's not gonna fight. I don't give a fuck if you get your ass whooped. Long as you willing to get on that field and get it on, that's all that matters to me. That's
Because
it.
sometimes that's the difference in a real situation too. People don't
Real
realize it. You know what I mean? Like
real
you
shit,
find out
bro.
who's real when you're growing up. You know what I mean? Like I think it's like every 10 years you prove your respect. And it never
Right.
changes. You know what I mean? It never changes. It's a never-ending game. Even though we stop doing crime or whatever, felony, all that shit, right? But it's really hard not to commit a felony every day. You just be honest. If I slap someone in the fucking face, that's a felony on me because I got a violent record.
Right. I still got
Before
the
the
fucking
drug.
ankle I got an ankle monitor on me right now, man. I'm
You
still,
got, oh, that's right. I remember you. That's right. I didn't know if it
yeah,
was you or
man.
the other dude. Is
I'm out
Amadeus
on
your
two
fucking
bells right
cousin?
now.
Is
Huh?
Amadeus your cousin? Amadeus your
Nah.
cousin, or is he the other dude's cousin? I think he's
He
the
might
other
be the other
dude's
dude's
cousin.
cousin.
Do you know
Yeah, bro. Of
Amadeus the Stampede, right? You've heard of him, right?
course,
From
yeah.
Boston? Yeah,
I
that's
heard
my boy,
Amadeus.
man.
He used to fuck with this dude
Yeah.
named Clay. You know Clay?
Oh yeah, Clay from Pembroke or something. Or Brockton. Well, he lived in Pembroke the last time I used to
He
see him
know
and shit.
me. He know a lot about me. You know what I'm saying? If you ask him, he knows what's up with me. But fucking
Clay's a nice kid. I only knew him for like a year or two when I was doing shows on my second album, and he was around Amadeus and
yeah, he's
Wiser
not really
Son.
he's not, he ain't really from the same cloth we
No,
from, but he's a good kid.
no, he's
Super
just
good.
really cool, calm, and like
Yeah.
he's nothing. He's not a fucking masshole. You know what I mean? Like,
Nah, not at all. Not at all. But he's a good
and
kid
we're
though.
not
Not at
even
all.
assholes, bro. We're just alpha males. Fuck.
We come from the essence. If you
I don't know.
listen, they say if you made it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I say if you can make it in Boston, you can make it anywhere. If you make it
This
in
is
fucking
even.
Boston, you can make it any fucking where. Trust me.
I
I've been
agree.
to LA. I've been around the game makers in LA. I've been to New York. I've been to Jersey. I've been to everywhere And nothing's different. It's all the same thing. Everybody's the same. It's this principle. You stand on principle and integrity. You
It's how
stand
you
on what you
carry
stand
yourself.
on.
You're right. You're absolutely
That's it.
correct. And
They don't care. I don't care
I heard
about the
the New York.
jewelry. I don't care about your clothes. I don't care about none of that. I care about the
No,
character.
that don't mean shit. That don't mean shit. You're just
You know
bringing attention to yourself. If you're smart, you know what I mean? I just dress comfortable, Adidas shit, fucking, a fucking Under Armour. It doesn't matter as long as I'm comfortable and I can train in it. But obviously, you got to have some nice clothes when you need to go casual or you need to go to a wake. I've been to over 70 wakes. You know what I mean? Since 99, I lost like 70 savages. Not only friends, like even family members. You know what I mean? But
absolutely, bro. Even myself, man. I'll tell you some shit on here. I'll keep it real with you. Like, I was
I
doing
know you
Percocets
will.
real
I
bad,
know.
bro. I had a bad Percocet addiction. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
dude, I got 6 years. I got 6 years off 17 years of prescribed Oxycontin, oxycodone, and Xanny bars. Dude, I know all about it, dude. So yeah, spit it out, brother. I got to say, I just came off it all too.
Yeah, bro. So
really hot, bro.
I'm not gonna sit here
I
and
don't
act
have
like
no urges. I don't have no urges. Like if you have an urges, that's even tougher. I'm just saying it's an emotional roller coaster. You're fucking with me anyways. And that's why I lost so many friends because they couldn't hack it. I don't, they were savages. I'm shocked they couldn't hack it.
The shit feels so good. This shit used to feel so good to me, man. I'm not gonna say I'm bullshit you. This shit feels so good, man. And
it does, bro.
I hope I could curse on. We could cuss on here, right?
Yeah, fucking dude, this is real and raw, independent, bro.
Listen, man.
YouTube, they know.
If you know, if you know with a nice broad and you getting your dick sucked while you want a Percocet, that shit's amazing, man. It's amazing, man.
Dude, when you're right, right?
It's amazing,
people gonna take
man.
Viagra and shit. They have no. I never did pills to the year 2000.
You don't even need Viagra. If you got
I used to just drink and do it. No, I don't need it either. I'm just saying for the people that do. I'm like, that's the shit that fucking forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forever. It's called D, 3 letters. I know you know what I'm talking about. That's what they call it.
Come on, of course. That dope. Yeah. That dope.
Yeah.
But shit, man. Yeah. But on a positive note, man, I'm just trying to revive. I'm trying to get my shit together, man. I got my son.
You, bro.
I've been I've been fighting the same case for like 5 years, but in that 5 years, I got custody of my son. I had custody of my son for 3 years. I haven't been smoking weed. I stopped smoking weed for 2 years. I mean, I was drinking and shit here and there periodically, but I stopped smoking weed because it was fucking with my money. It was fucking with my it was just fucking with my money. Then I don't like my son seeing that. I don't want my son. I try because I'm the mirror image of him, so I don't want him to see me do that.
No, the kids come first. Absolutely, brother. You're doing that's more gangster. That's more gangster than anything. Yeah, I've been a fucking half a wise guy my whole fucking life, problem solver. And I know from your story, you've been there too, right? That's more gangster than anything we've ever done. It's taking care of kids.
That's it, bro. My son's doing good, man. He's doing good. I'm trying to raise him the right way, man. I'm trying to I know this era's different, and I know he ain't walk the same walk I walk, but I'm trying to still teach him the same values of life because I'm not gonna always be around him, and I just want him to be a stand-up. You don't got to be the toughest kid. You don't got to be the most coolest kid. I just want you to be real. Shit. You know what I mean? Just don't never take no shit. And my thing is an old dude told me this one day. He said the burden of proof is on the accuser. So if somebody call you a bitch, a punk, or whatever, let them talk that shit. But if they touch you, put their hands on you, you prove them wrong.
Yeah, that's the 2-foot rule I have. So it's basically the same thing. It's basically
they can call you whatever they want. They can say anything they want to you. But if they lay a finger on you,
words ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, that don't mean nothing. If they lay a finger on you, you prove them wrong, man. It's not about being tough. It's just about standing up for yourself. That's all.
And that's a lot of the violence was self-defense. No bullshit. When you're a teenager and older guys come out of the bar and on a corner, 5 corners, you know how it is in Dodge, just like Dodd Ave. You know what I mean? Like Layden's and all those places open, Erie Pub till 2. That's where I go. You know what I mean? Upstairs, downstairs. Once Quincy Bar's car, I go to Dorchester. You know what I mean? But people have liquid courage and they think they're tough guys. They don't realize they're dealing with a tougher mother. They're dealing with a person that can adapt to anything. And that's what what cut from we're cut from that cloth where we can adapt to anything. But I think New York has respect for Boston because if they don't, they're crazy not to.
I'll tell you this much. Well, we got the best sports. We got the best sports team. First of all, let's get that out the way. Boston
We got
has
some
the
of the
best
toughest
fucking,
people too.
and we definitely got the toughest people. So when New York and Boston was going at it, New York knows what we do when it's time. They know if you come out here with them Yankee hats on and you come over here with that bullshit, you're gonna leave back with a busted fucking lip, a black fucking eye, and you might get embarrassed in front of your girls. So just behave. Just come out here, watch the game, and behave. That's it. I mean, because
Yeah,
Boston
and that's
definitely.
really true too. It's the
That's a
same thing if
fact,
we
man.
went there talking shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
same
It's the
shit,
same
same
thing.
shit. I would expect the
Same
same
shit.
thing. If I go out there talking crazy, the first law of nature is self-preservation. Self-preservation, first law of nature. So we
Yeah,
know
that's
that.
that's not, what's that called? They call it, they talk about it in fighting a lot and different arts. Survive and fucking what the fuck?
It's like
There's like a
it's like being in the it's like I'm a blood,
fight
right?
or
And I'm
flight.
on a unit.
Fight or flight is what I mean. Fight or flight.
Yeah, that
It's
part.
either you
I'm
fight
saying?
or you de-escalate and walk away. It's hard to walk away as a man. It's really hard to walk
Right.
away from that.
But as I get older, I feel like, it's okay to walk away, man.
No, it
It's
takes
okay to
more of a
walk away,
man to,
man.
believe it or not. It
It's
takes
okay to
more of a
walk
man.
away. Because all it
It
takes is
is.
one time for you to do some dumb shit, and then you'll be sitting up there in that jail cell away from your family, man. So you gotta always keep that in consideration, man. I learned. That's why even in my music, bro, even in my music, I try to give them both sides of the coin. I tell them like, don't get me
You
wrong,
do.
yeah, I'm on that bullshit. I'll fight. We can
Yeah,
fight, shoot, stab.
you can hear.
I'm with all
Yeah,
that
you're
shit.
saying I'll go that mile if you want me to, but I don't want to.
I
I'm
don't
just here
want
getting
to.
my fucking bread and repping my city. That's it.
That's it. I'd rather be positive, but just because I'm peaceful don't mean I'm harmless.
No, that's the problem with people. They take people's kindness for a weakness. That's a
You know what I'm
bad fucking
saying?
mistake. It's a bad
So that's what
mistake.
I do. So it's like that, but it's all about just we came a long way, bro. Just trying to uplift the youth, show the youth there's a different way. You know what I mean? Stay out of
I
jail,
agree.
get a job, educate yourself.
Educate
I'm big
yourself.
on I'm,
You
I'm
know,
big on
not
I'm big on I'm big on education, man. I'm big on education,
same
man.
here.
Like I know
I
you, I
agree.
know. I bet you. I know that when you was down, you read. I don't even know how many books you probably read probably 100 fucking books. Who
Over
knows?
even before I was down, but that's where I did most of my over 1,000 easy books. Over
Yeah, bro. So it's all
like
about changing, redeeming ourselves, man, and coming back and doubling back and doing the right thing, man. Because the bullshit's in me. The bullshit ain't never gonna leave me. But
no, we got those demons all the time, but we got angels on the other side. Like we got the
that part,
demons crawling right here.
that
We got
part,
the
bro.
angels on this side. You know what I mean?
Word. So that's
That's
all
what
it's
was
about,
told to
bro.
me by that's what was told to me by a neurologist. He says your rage and your happy are all on one side, right? But he said, if you're spiritual, which I'm Catholic, you know what I mean? But fucking he's a lot of the old times would say you got like 7 fucking devils on one side, you got 7 devils on the other side. It's like
That's a
I mean
fact.
7 angels on the other side. So you got to go with the good, but always keep the bad there in case you gotta fucking get medieval, because
Look
sometimes
at
you gotta.
the yin and yang sign. You know
Yeah,
how they got the
they
yin and
call it
yang
the
sign, right?
yang
They
and the
got
yang, right? The
yeah.
yang and the yang. Instead of the yin,
They got
we
the
call it
black.
the yin and the yang,
Yeah,
black and
the
white,
black
right?
the black got a little bit of white in it, and the white got a little bit of black in it.
Black in it.
So
Yep.
the white part is the peaceful part. So no matter how peaceful you are, there's that little bit of evil in there that somebody can spark, and that shit can grow. Just like the dark side. That dark side got the evil in it. But if you find somebody that's strong enough to get in your head and try to calm you down, then you could turn that shit down, and then you could be. So that's all. Just like we gonna take it there. Listen, God, right? When you
Yeah,
spell
get deep, brother. I love it.
when you spell God, right? God, right? If you add an O to that, it spells good, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Right? If you got God, add an O to that, it spells good. Now, when you spell the devil, if you take away the D, it spells evil.
Evil.
So good, hold on. So good, right? So God is good. God, you add the O, that's good. The devil is evil. So You add to the good and you subtract the evil. So that's why you add the O to the good, the God, and that's good. And you take away the D from the evil, that's subtracting. So you always add good and subtract the bad. That's the only way to do it.
Do you believe that it has to be evil to have good?
Now that's for real shit. That's real shit. If you think about it like that, if you
no, it's definitely real. Do you think that there has to be evil to be good though? Like to be balanced, it has to kind of be balanced, but good obviously outweighs the bad.
Nah, everything coexists, bro. It's all about duality. Everything coexists. There can't be good without bad. There can't be a right without left. There can't be an up without a down. There can't be
That's a good word.
There can't be a wrong without right. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
Although you can't have a wrong. They coexist. There can't be a wrong without a right. There can't be a left without a. There can't be a up without a down. They coexist.
This is why I like talking to people because you learn
something. You know what I'm saying?
Like I've heard this story in different ways told to me. You know what I mean?
They coexist.
Like when I was younger, but you're telling it to me in a different way, and it's even better the way you're telling it to me.
Yeah, bro. Everything coexists. So.
No, but you're right. Everything does coexist. You're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
It's in both. That's in both for us, bro. We got good in us. We got evil in us. It's on which one you're gonna feed.
Do.
Which one you want to feed? You gonna feed the evil side, or you gonna feed the good side?
I've been trying to beat those odds every day. I'm addicted to beating those odds for about 23, almost maybe 29 years. Actually, if it wasn't for those 3 months,
we all struggle with it, bro. You're a human being, bro. And let me tell you this too. Also. It's your human right to make a mistake.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's your human right to make a mistake because there's no rules to this life thing. When we was born, nobody gave us a book and told us how to live. We had to learn this shit as we go. Just like
we didn't even ask to be born, bro. We didn't even ask to be born.
It's just like the same shit. Like as you be, I know you got kids and shit. So when you have kids, right? Even when you're not around your own kids, you're still a father. So when you see other kids, that father shit don't leave you. So you're still gonna be a father to the next people. You might see some kids doing something, and you're gonna have that father instinct. Yep. Just because they're not your kids, just because you're not around your kids, you're still a father. So when you're around these other,
all the time, bro. You're right, bro.
You feel what I'm saying? You still gonna have that father instinct in you. So when I be around other kids, and I see them do nothing
you hit me hard, bro, because everything you're saying is right on. It's accurate. It's right on the money.
Yeah, bro. This is it. So it's like. That's what it's about, bro.
This helps me a lot, believe it or not. When I talk to people with fucking knowledge and not just professor knowledge, not fucking college. I'm talking about fucking life knowledge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So and I ain't the smartest motherfucker, bro. I ain't gonna sit here like, but I got college.
No, I know. I know you ain't. No, I know you because I seen you. Dude, I'm glad we fucking, hit it off and shit. You know what I mean? It's amazing how God works. I believe like
that part.
People, I think he puts people in our lives, you know what I mean? Because we lost so many. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I bet you our boys are up there and our fans are like, let them fucking meet each other. So maybe they collab on fucking music they make. You know what I mean? There's a million different reasons.
Right. That's called divine timing. Divine timing. If you ever Google that shit, divine timing.
Or duality, what you said earlier, that made so much sense. That's a song from one of the newer metal bands, progressive, but really good though. Tool, they play like 13-minute songs. They're really good, but they have a song called Duality.
Yeah, it's all about duality, bro. Everything has everything. That's why they made a man for a woman. That's why, like, I'm not going against gay people. I'm not trying to go.
No. I agree, dude. I agree.
But
I agree.
A man is for a woman. A man shouldn't be for a man, and a woman should be for a woman. The Creator made a man and a woman because when they get together, they can procreate. Two men can't procreate. Two women can't procreate. The universe, because I don't get into the God thing, But the universe created.
I don't get into preaching it either. I just believe. That's all. You know what I mean? That's it. I don't preach it to nobody.
All right. Let's talk about even that. So when it comes to
Adam
religion,
and Eve, right? It's Adam and Eve, right? And I don't have nothing wrong with gay people either, bro. You know what I mean? I don't. I really fucking don't.
Me neither. I have no problem with them. But
what grown people do
behind my honest opinion,
their privacy of their own home,
right?
That's their fucking business, man.
I live and let live.
So, yeah, I don't have no problem either, bro.
If they like it, I love it. But if I had to give them my honest opinion, I would definitely tell them, like, man, a woman is
Yeah,
for a
I want
man
you
and
to
a man is
bring
for a
it,
woman,
brother,
bro. And
please.
that's just what it is. But as far as like the religion go, bro,
That's the way me and you were raised.
I
They
don't really
can't get
believe
mad
there's a
at
God in the
us because
sky.
that's the way we were raised.
I
No,
don't believe there's a
I don't believe
God in the
that either.
sky.
I
And
believe
I'm
the
not, and
universe. I
because
think it's the universe is God and
it is
the
the universe,
sun,
bro. I
right? Like,
believe there's a
or
force of
something.
nature, right? There's a force of nature that is just unexplainable and beyond human reasoning. You understand what
Everyone
I'm
believes in
saying?
something different. So, like, I want you to tell, yeah, because like, I'm not
Because
gonna look
listen,
down on anybody what they believe in. You know what I mean? Never.
I believe there's a
If
force
it's
of
the devil,
nature
I'll
that is
just.
just it's unexplainable and it's beyond human reasoning.
It's an
Because
entity,
humans
right?
always want,
Like an entity,
yeah.
right?
Because
Like an entity.
humans always want to put a label or a title on something. That's what human.
No,
That's what we
that's
do.
true.
Prime example.
That's
Prime
true.
example. Like a lion. A lion don't know it's a lion. We gave a lion a name. Humans gave lion that name. A lion don't even know it's a
King of the
lion. I
jungle.
mean,
King of the
but
jungle. Yeah.
king of the jungle. But think about that though. A lion doesn't know it's a lion. It's just an entity that came from the jungle. But humans came up with that name, call it lion. Just like an elephant. An elephant don't know it's an elephant. Humans gave it that name. A gorilla don't know it's a gorilla. Humans gave it that name. You know what I
All
mean?
three of them,
So
such beautiful animals too, like
you feel
silverback
me? And
gorillas and shit. Like, oh my
I love
god, man!
animals,
And
bro. I love
elephants.
animals more than humans, believe it or not.
I do too, dude. Hey, you gotta admit, right?
I
Instead
love
of the
animals
bad
more than humans.
humans, there's good humans, and I like to enjoy those animals and like hunt them and eat fucking organic meat, not shit that's sprayed with pesticides and shit.
Right.
Because
But
that's
nah,
why people die. If it's not from drugs, it's from cancer, and it all starts in the gut. That's why I only eat
and
twice a
nah,
day, brother. I only eat twice a
and
day. That's
also
it. I
too,
used to eat
this,
6 times a day.
this is why I love animals too, because think about it like this, bro. When animals go through stuff in the jungle, they don't have a doctor. When an animal get fucked up and bit, they can't go to the doctors.
That's
They
the
don't got
ultimate
mental,
survival.
they don't
That's
got
the
mental
ultimate
therapists.
zoo, jungle. That's the ultimate jungle
They
in the
can't go to
wild.
a therapist and say, "Oh, I'm stressed out. Help me, talk to me." They can't do that. They just gotta live.
No.
They just gotta go on with their life. I mean, that's why I love animals because animals they're the purest form of nature. They don't got no
Yeah.
doctors. They don't pray to no God. Animals don't say, "God save me. Your mother get killed." They just gotta survive. They gotta get it on. They gotta do what they gotta do. So I love animals.
Some animals mothers will fucking like die for them, for their
Oh
kids.
yeah,
You
for
know, like
sure.
when they're kids,
Oh
when
yeah,
they're still,
yeah, for sure. Just like the
but
same,
I know what
just
you're
like us.
saying. But I know what you're saying. I know
I'll die for
exactly.
my
You're
son in a
absolutely correct. You're
yeah.
absolutely correct.
I'll die for my family
It's a
in a
circle of life,
second.
actually. It's a circle of
Yeah,
life. We just have better brains. We figured
that
out
part.
how, to keep them at bay where they're scared of us. They know they come too
Absolutely,
close, they'll die.
because as humans we're smart. Somebody thought of an airplane. They created it and it came to fruition. Somebody thought of a car. Everything comes from your mind. Somebody thought of a car. Then they created a car. You feel what I'm saying? So like
It's the creative process is a motherfucker.
that's what makes humans different from animals because we're super intelligent. You know what I
And
mean? But
they say
animals,
do you think you only use 5-10% of your brain? I think I use a lot more than that, even though that they say that's the average. When I was on the street ducking police, ducking metros, ducking stadies, when they come in and raid the park in the corners, like fuck it, we'd always get away, right? In the 80s. I could talk about because I was a teenager, right? But 2, 5, 4, 10, 6, 15, 8 for 20. At 13 years old, bro. So like my son, like you were talking about your kids, my son, like he'll be 19 in April, right? He's in his first year of college. He finished first year in May. My daughter, 11 years ago, UMass JFK, kills it for the state from home.
that's dope.
Very smart. You know what I mean? Very smart.
That's
I got
dope,
kicked
bro.
out in 8th grade. I made them go to the school me and their mothers went to, so they'd be tough. You know what I mean? Thick skin, not thin skin kids. You know what I mean? My son was top 70 basketball player in the state of Massachusetts last year.
What,
He got
what
an
school? What,
internship
who
with
you
the
play for?
Celtics.
What school was it?
Suffolk University, Quincy High. Quincy High he played for. My
Nice.
daughter, my daughter hooked up the whole computer system there when they built the new Quincy High. They knew she was like, that smart. She goes, "Give me 2 boys and fucking make sure they're running wire for me all over the fucking place." And she hooked up all the Wi-Fi, all the computers to every fucking room. My daughter did. My son won the culture kindness award. Now I got tears coming out my eye because I got fucking thrown out of these schools. You know what I mean? But it wasn't the same teachers, obviously. The teachers I had, a few of them were cool, but most of them, they're all retiring. They did. The first year I went into school, I was winning Little League championships. I was still, and I wasn't even supposed to be in Little League yet. It was supposed to be going to junior high and playing the other junior highs in sports, right? They called it middle school. Reagan, Proposition 2.5, took sports out. That's when I started selling drugs with all my older friends.
It be like that, bro. It happens like that, but are you? I know you. How do you feel that your offspring is doing awesome like that, though? Yeah,
I know it all starts at home. I didn't meet my real father till 32. That's why I had a lot of anger problems. I was probably ashamed. You know what I mean? I think I was ashamed. They say it all stems from our childhood. My mother always loved me and shit. You know what I mean? This shit I probably shouldn't have seen. You know what I mean? I had to grow up at like 7 and help raise my brother and sister who she had with another guy who died 3 months into her pregnancy with twins. So I had at 7, I had a brother and sister on the way that, same mother, different father, but he passed away. Me and my mother were sleeping right beside him, actually. We woke up and he wouldn't wake up. He owned a hotel and a diner in Quincy. Really good guy. My mother had bad luck. So my mother gave me love, but not having my father, like, I couldn't understand it, brother. I was like beating all the older kids in sports. And I'm like, if I had kids, I'd want to, especially a boy, I want to go see my son kicking ass versus all the older kids. You know what I mean? And I can never understand it. But then I found out he did 10 years down in Florida. And, like father, the apple don't fall far from the tree, I guess, but I guess I have the same temper and shit, but you know what I mean? Like the Irish, Sicilian, and a little bit of German, you know what I mean? So they all come from Pittsburgh, and my aunt, my uncle lived here, and they moved me and my mother here when I was like 9 months old. I've lived there ever since, you know what I mean? So I don't even know how to pronounce an R. You know what I mean? Because I wasn't even speaking. I can't even remember. I was in diapers. I don't even remember. I came with my cousins, my aunt, my mother, and my aunt, my uncle that were here. You know what I mean? That sent for us because my father was, abusing my mother and shit. So so I always had that anger. You know what I mean? But it's hard to channel it I channeled it through sports, like being fast and all the older kids and not only that, I channeled it, always trying to prove myself. You know what I mean? And almost 90% of the times I always did. You know what I mean?
That's
like you said, life and death.
Thing.
Like you said about being alive. I definitely walked through 100, 200, 300, 500 life and death situations and never even thought twice about it, bro. Like sitting off Blue Hill Ave.
That's what made you who you are, bro.
Dude, I was sitting on off of Morton Street on one of the side roads there, right? Right there, right Blue Hill Ave, Morton Street, one of those side streets there, with a pistol on the side of the house, waiting for a guy to come out who robbed my mentor's younger brother a kilo of cocaine. This is back in the mid 80s, bro. This is when I'm like, I didn't give up. Like, I had a friend across the street with a shotgun, and I had my mentor and his little brother down the street with AR-15s and a van and pistols too. You know what I mean? So he just wanted his coke back. That's it. But he was if he wasn't gonna give it up, he was gonna get hurt. I'm glad he never came out. 3 days, never came out.
Because imagine if he came out, you would have put him out of his fucking misery.
I'm glad he didn't though. I was hoping he would at the time. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm a loyal motherfucker. You know what I mean? So that's my mentor's brother. My mentor's my mentor. You know what I mean? He's the one that taught me all the fundamentals of boxing. He was a heavyweight champ in the Marine Corps brick. That's how I got a break on my sentence. I went and tried to go in the Marine Corps, and my lawyer and the fucking person that fucking, the person that fucking, the guy that you go see in the office to go in the fucking Marine Corps, that guy, goes, we ain't giving you an AR-15. I was laughing because I was shooting one yesterday. I go, why? I'm going to be a better Marine than you? I go, why? Because I'm going to be a better Marine than you. I go, I don't even need boot camp. I go, listen, dude, this is just when the Kuwait war happened and Clinton was going to send U.S. troops in there to save Kuwait, that little fucking country beside Iraq and Iran with all the oil. So I go, just send me in. They go, no, you'll fucking end up killing hurting a fucking drill instructor or something. And just to prove them wrong, I did the boot camp on my second state bid. When I wrapped my second state bid up, I did it at the end of my bid in Bridgewater. I finished the 4 months during the summer. So just to prove to myself, because I always had discipline, you know what I mean? I knew I could do it. But that guy called the judge. That guy called the judge and my lawyer and the judge said, 20 years ago, I could have did that for you, Mr. Neal. But since you were so patriotic, 20-year conquered 2 years of serve, split sentence. So you don't have 18 years of parole. You get fucking, I got on 15 months on parole and finished parole. And nice. That was it. I had like 2 years of superior court probation, or 3 years. And then I picked, right after I got done probation, I picked up a 2.5 Concord. Like, I was very lucky, dude. Like, I sold these guys 2/16 one night, St. Patty's Day of 93 and 94. So 93, 94. So 93 is I sold them one night and sold it to him the next night. But I did an 8-ball with him in 3 lines, me, my boy, and him. And I didn't even let my boy get involved. He should have been a conspirator, right? Like, if that was me in the backseat, they would have me for conspiracy. He wasn't selling drugs. It was me. It was me. So I didn't want him involved. And I told my lawyer that. But the guy wrote in the report, Neal offered me a line, but I declined. I had 3 Route 128s out, right? I put out 8, I crushed it up, right? Made 3. There's no way he could blow it away without blowing my boy's fucking 16th line away. You know what I mean? Or a little less than 16, 3/4, almost, a little over a gram. Yeah, it was an 8-ball. So, like, yeah. Yeah, so like I know he said Neal offered me a line. I declined. I go, no, he fucking didn't. He fucking snipped that thing. He was enjoying it. I go, this shit was rocket fuel. And she's laughing. You know what I mean? I'm like, yeah. She goes, do you want to get him involved? I go, fuck no. If they don't fucking charge, no. I go, they didn't charge him, right? I go, because it was me that was selling the drudge anyways. It wasn't even him. He said someone was following us because I had the guy drop us off down the street. I was just up there dropping off packages to people. And I was going back down to the other bar where I hung, you know what I mean? And he was right. We were being followed. I just said, shut up, you're just fucking paranoid. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Just wait till we get to the bar and have a drink. You know what I mean? I hate going to this fucking place anyways. But that's like 3, 4, 5 months later, I went into court on like assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, shot foot, always getting in the fights as a teenager. When I walked out the courtroom door, there's the fucking Barbara Dinatelli, the fucking DA, and with like 8 fucking COs or something, or 7 COs. I go, you didn't have to bring all these fucking. Listen, don't worry. I'm gonna get right in the elevator. I'm gonna go, you don't even have to cuff me. I'm with my lawyer, right? Don't worry. I'm not going nowhere. I never defaulted in my life. I definitely don't want to look over my shoulder. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not looking over my shoulder. So you don't have to worry. I'm gonna walk down. So she read the report. So for her to get that 2.5 from me, I had to take it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I had to take it.
You gotta know when to fold and know where to hold it. Yeah.
Yeah, these dudes were playing people foul. They were getting, like, they were asking people for an ounce. They come out with 27 grams. They make them go get the other gram for 28 grams and give them 5 years instead of 2 or 3 years. Mm-hmm. So they were fucking like really being maggots about it. You know what I mean? Like really wanting to sink motherfuckers. Man. The CIA brought the cocaine in. You know what I mean?
Before the smugglers, that shit here. We don't got no fucking.
Well, there's not enough smugglers for us to bring it all in. We need, like, the law had to bring it in too. Why do you think it's always in the inner city where I grew up in the worst part of the worst boroughs in the city out of 13 boroughs? It's just like certain parts of Dorchester, certain parts of Roxbury, certain parts of Murder Pan, right?
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Why is it always there? That's why I want to know. Like, I just want to know, like, how's it always get there?
It's not by accident. You know it's not. That ain't by accident. It ain't no coincidence.
I'm glad you said that. Thanks, bro. Thank you.
They put it there, bro. You know? We didn't, bro.
And they'll let you make your money. They'll let you make your money, and then you spend fucking more than fucking 2/3 of it on lawyers because halls of justice are painted green. And people don't understand that. If you want to be ghetto fabulous like I was, yeah, I thought it was cool. You know, always flashing brand new fucking. I can go to Harry the Greeks every week and buy a brand new pair of
Harry the Greeks. That's
Adidas, you know what I mean? Brand new fitted hat every week, dude. They're just not giving a fuck. You know what I mean? But I'd have the rice, a bag of rice with all the packages in my jock, or I'd hide it underneath the bar. You know, it would never be on. If it was on me, it was staying dry. You know, because it melts. You know what I mean? Coke.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that. Like,
listen,
friend,
man, listen. I mean,
see,
you can check my record, man. You can check my record, man. I did that, man. You know what I mean?
That's what I said. All our shit's public, dude. I'm like, my DLC's fucking public. So when like, there was this one dude called me. It's always like someone 5,000-6,000 miles away. I'm like, do you know how hard, like, I've always, like, made sure and had pride in my, if I fuck up, I'm going to prison. Like, I never took that oath because I'm not good at taking orders anyways. I would just help my friends out of loyalty. You know what I mean?
Right.
And my mentors, who had a lot to fucking lose, a lot, you know, they were huge individual. I was still a teenager. You know what I mean? So, you know, I had to do it for them. You know, it's out of respect. You know how it is. You just got to do what you got to do.
When you young, man, I look at it like, when you young, it's like this, bro. Like, I learned.
Well, they were good to me. I got to be good to them, right? If they're good to you, you got to be good to them. It's not like someone's an asshole. No one was ordering me. They ask me nicely. I can't say no when they're always good to me.
But as you get older, because when we're young, we don't know our friends like that. You saying, like, now I can have a straight nerd as a friend and won't mind it. Back in the days, I had to have friends that was just like me. Nowadays, I can chill with anybody because it's like this, bro. Say like you got 4 dudes in the car, right? We got 4 dudes in the car. 3 of us is about to go shoot some shit up or do whatever we about to do. One of them dudes one dude in the car, he's not really with it. He's not like that. But because he want to be approved by us, he needs social approval. He want to be approved by the rest of the gang. He gonna stay in the car, knowing that if something happens, he's gonna end up tell or whatever. I'd rather him be like, yo, bro, I'm not with this, and get out the car. If you're not like that, just get out the car. I'm saying,
yeah, so you know what? That says it right there. So it's self-explanatory. We know odds are. That's why I said to my business manager in 2001, listen, don't roll down the window. Because I had tinted windows in the back seat. I had him back. Don't roll down the window because he's gonna call the cops, and even though he just sucker punched you, he's gonna call the cops on me. I guarantee fucking to you because I'm gonna give him humble pie.
Right.
He's gonna call the cops. So, and his
cop, it's just one of them things you learn, man.
His cousin was a cop. Yeah, they made it political, but he rolls down the window. And I go, what the fuck did I tell you the whole ride over here? And this is a guy I respect too, a good friend too, not just my boss, my friend. You know, I go, Scott, now how you gonna pay for my bail? How you gonna pay for my lawyer now? Like, how's this gonna happen? Now this is exactly what he fucking wanted. No face, no case, Scott. No face, no case. You know what I mean? So, yeah, he's in the back seat of my expedition, tinted windows. It was me and my boy Sigliano, who's a pro fighter. His father trained me. And like I said, my mentor taught me the fundamentals and stuff. Yeah, I boxed amateur and for fucking charity, all for free. I wasn't making no money boxing, so I had to work. You know what I mean? As a union so-called problem solver. You know what I mean? Fucking.
But it's good for your mental, though, bro. I feel like that's good for your mental, bro. Because I feel like mental hygiene is just as important as physical hygiene.
It is. I mean, bro. It is.
We gotta make sure our mental is clean.
So much. The physical helps.
Yeah, they go hand in hand, bro. They go hand in hand. So sometimes when you stressed out, get on the floor, do some push-ups. Go to the gym, do some pull-ups. That workout a little bit. That shit it helps your mind. Even in jail, you get in jail, you find that your girl cheated on you with some shit. You ready to break somebody's fucking jaw? Nah, don't even do that. Hit the pull-up ball. Hit the floor. You saying work. You know how this shit go.
Or wrap up and hit the heavy bag. You know what I mean? Whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Whatever
don't hurt
helps
nobody.
Your mental.
Yeah. Don't hurt nobody. Oh shit! What the fuck happened to my fucking? Hold on. I got you, bro. Sorry about that. I must have hit something. Good. What the fuck happened? Yeah. I just don't know what the fuck. I got it. Sorry. Cool. Sorry about that, bro. What the?
No, you good.
Oh, okay. It didn't even. Yeah, the screen didn't even go down. I don't think we're good.
Nah. Nice. We're still on.
Yeah, we're still
on.
Yeah,
bro. But
no, stay.
Yeah, these are things, man. That these are things that you get older, man. You know, when you're young, you're mentally underdeveloped. Excuse me. When we're young, so we don't know. We learn as we go, man. And then we get older. When you're young, you're part of the problem. When you get older, you're part of the solution.
25, they say our minds are mature.
Yeah,
when I was a teen, I never thought I lived till 30. It was all sex, drugs, rock and roll, rap. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking of anything else but that money. You know what I mean?
Some kids don't even like. I be hearing young kids talk. They be like, they talk about us older. They be like, oh, y'all older. You are like, shit, you better be happy if you make it to get older. The way the streets is now, these motherfuckers better be happy if they make 25, 30, 35, because motherfuckers are getting
I
their
know a
head
lot of
blown
my
off out
people
here.
and your people didn't. I know a lot of our friends didn't.
You feel me? And
Oh
definitely not
man,
even trying to like, I'm a black, like being a black person growing up in the hood, bro.
I
It's
was
like
saying that. I was saying
we
that the other
already,
day to some idiot that left a comment. He said, "You're promoting this shit like rap, like I put some HSM on there for a short." I go,
yeah.
"Yeah, they're talented." I go, "If people are trying to kill you 2 blocks away from where you're living, white privileged motherfucker, wherever the fuck you are, right? Are you gonna kill them first, or you gonna let them kill you?"
It's all
Right? He
about
didn't know what to
proximity.
say. You know what I mean? He didn't know
It's
what to
about
say.
proximity, bro. If you know the proximity. If you grew up in that neighborhood, you're around your own. You're around your own people. So it's only right that if somebody close to you, that's you're going to end up killing them. But just us being in, we blame the cops all the time, bro, and it's not always the cops' fault, bro, because we killing each other,
No,
man.
no, we gotta.
We killing each
That's
other.
why
That's why
I
if I
never had
get
a
pulled
problem
over,
taking my
I talk
time.
to the cops with respect, bro. My seatbelt stay on. I keep my seatbelt on. Ain't no weed smoking my car. Ain't no open containers. My music stay low. Just so I don't gotta deal with that shit. Just so I know, because I know what to expect. I know that they're gonna try to pull me out. So I make sure, just like in jail, they be trying to tell. I make sure I mind my business. Just so if somebody fucks with me, then that means I'm gonna do something for a reason.
And
Saying
a
so
lot of
you
them
always
know,
gotta
and
do
a
the
lot of
right.
them know you mind your business. They know what people are about after a fucking week or two. They can tell what you're about.
Right.
And there's only so much a man can, how much we can bite on our tongue. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. But it's
And
also,
especially in there.
like I used to hate cops, bro. I still do to a degree,
I
but
used to hate them too. I used to hate
but
them
I
too.
got
But
like a
now when
little
I got
bit of
kids,
respect for them too. Cause you gotta understand, as a cop, when they go out there, they can die too. They put their life on the line and they can get killed the same, just like when we go on the streets. It's the same difference.
and they're first responders to they see a lot of horrible shit that
You feel me?
they got to bring home with them and think about their kids and seeing the
Exactly. Just like
horrific
us.
shit they seen, thinking it's their kids or their family or whatever. And I'm
Right.
not sticking
So
up for the bad
they
ones because
humans
there are
too.
bad ones. And we're
There's
bad,
a
like
whole
we
bunch
made
of bad
mistakes.
ones.
It's like we made mistakes.
Right.
We got a
But
second
you
chance.
gotta,
But
as a human being,
killing a
man,
killing another
you
human
gotta
ain't right.
understand.
You know what I mean?
You gotta, as a human being, we gotta
So
understand this, bro.
I agree with you. I agree. I agree with
You
you.
know,
I used to hate them
every
too, but I understood over time. I
yeah,
mean,
I still do hate them to
they
a
do have a
degree,
tough
some of
job.
them, but I got to
Oh
understand and a
yeah,
better
well,
understanding of them. Like you said
I'm
earlier,
definitely
it's
never
all about
calling
respect.
them.
It's all about
The people
respect,
that
bro.
say
It's all
defund
about
the police
respect.
would be the first one calling them. You know what I mean? I've never called cops.
I mean,
I like to
I
handle
never
things in
would. I
house. You know
never
what I
called the
mean?
cops in my life.
Yeah,
Never,
yeah.
never in my life.
You
But
know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I had to do it one time for my brother he was about to kill himself with the shit for 20 years, right? And unfortunately, that's part of it when you got a fucking when you have to pink slip him or whatever the fuck. I didn't even know it was part of it, but I cried the whole time on the phone because I'm not used to doing anything like that. It was like a complete. And the cops on the other end, I'm like, I feel like on my own fucking blood. You know what I mean? He goes, no, no,
well,
no,
you was
you're
trying to save
saving
a
his life.
life,
I'm
man.
a rat. Everyone knows
It
you're
was
not a
you
rat.
saving a life, bro. That's
Yeah,
different.
but
That's different, bro. You was
I
saving a
had an
life,
older
bro.
guy
So
with me that was trying to. He goes, Robbie, you can only do it. You're his brother. I'm not. I'm not his family. You are. You're the only one that could do it.
listen, you trying to save his life, bro. I feel like that's different, man.
Yeah,
You don't
well,
want to. You saying? Because
that's what it
what if he
was.
would have died? It would have been on you. Then if he would have died, you would have felt guilty. That would
Then
have
it would
been
have been
on
on
you.
my conscience. Yeah, it would have been on my conscience the rest of my life.
Yeah, bro. So
And
you did the right
I
thing,
told
bro.
him, I lost a lot tougher guys than you, Keith. Than my brother. You know what I mean? He's such a nice guy, my brother. He's such a nice kid, but it's sad to see. He deserves so much better. Even the people that died, they didn't deserve to die either. You know what I mean? It's just
Right.
the cocaine and
I
the booze had never killed many people at all. Like
I
Not
know
really.
motherfuckers that was smoking coke 30 years ago and they still smoke it and they still live happily ever after. They still drive. They got cars. They
Yeah.
functional. They still got their jobs. It's
Yep.
the
Functional.
dope. The dope. It's the dope and the fetty. That's what's going on, bro. The dope and the fetty. Like crack and coke. I know. I got family members that still do that shit, bro, and they still alive. They still chilling. They still cool. It's the dope and the fetty, man. But that shit is dangerous and it's deadly, and you cannot come back from it. And if you do come back from it, whoever do, I salute you, cause you a soldier. You a
Yeah.
Spartan. I mean,
Well, the fentanyl is, it's not even human fentanyl. The human fentanyl is the strongest opioid that you get prescribed, right? The patches,
right?
right? They're stronger than oxy 80s, all of it, right? But the fentanyl that they sell, it's cattle fentanyl. It's like for cows and shit.
Yeah, for horses
Oh
and
my
shit. Yeah,
fucking God.
they giving us they giving us animal tranquilizer. That's what they giving us. That's
Whew.
why motherfuckers is dying, bro.
They said like it's like it's such a small, like a match head or less will kill a fucking 220-pound, 240-pound guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Put him right
bro.
down.
It don't take a lot. My homegirl passed away like 2 years ago, man, and ever since then I
Sorry
stayed
for your
away from
loss,
that shit.
bro. It's
Thank
it's
you, bro.
almost like normal to hear it now, like from people almost every day, every other day, every week. It's fucking
Yeah,
sad.
yeah. It
It's sad.
happens so normal. We become desensitized to the shit. It's like it's regular. It's normal, bro.
So
It's
when I
normal,
was like
but
short, I'm gonna be brutally honest because I can't lie, right? When I was short like a day or two on my pills, I was on so many. I get them bi-weekly. Um, I'd have friends of mine get me, you know, the dope, right? Because just sniffed out, it was cheaper. I'd have to spend $1 a milligram on a pill or whatever. And yeah, I went out about 2, 3 times. Easy.
it happens, bro. You ain't perfect. You a human, bro.
Yeah, but it's
You
like,
a
you know what
human.
the thing is, brother? I'm doing 880s a day, 8 oxycontins a day, 830 oxycodones a day, and 12 Xanibars a day. It's like
Oh
you have
damn.
such a high tolerance, you don't think that's gonna hurt you. You don't think it's gonna
Yeah,
kill you or make you go out.
it
Fucking
happens, bro.
crazy, man.
But you came back from it, man. How long you been clean for? How long you been doing good for?
6 years I've been off the prescribed pain meds since my head injury, since I felt in 2003. So I took that bid 6 months, 8 months after I fell and fractured my skull over my German Shepherds. I grabbed the railing, bringing my German Shepherds up the back stairs. It gave. I went over both of them, 14 feet on my head, while I was out on
Mm,
bail for the union. And then my
mm.
co-defendant, not the boss, but my friend that won the con that got this guy in the union, he ended up ODing a week prior to the pretrial. So we could have walked out and blamed it on him through my boss's ex-boss's lawyer. And I told him I couldn't do that to my worst enemy. Never mind my dear friend. I looked at
Right.
my lawyer, go get me something I can do and get me a stay of execution because I never defaulted. I
That's
got one
good, bro. I'm
before.
proud of you, man. You 6 years is a
That's
long
so
time,
six
brother.
years. 6 years, bro. 2018. See the scar on my head right here?
Yeah, I see it. Yup.
They had to cut my head open to stop the bleeding inside my brain.
Mm.
They told my wife, 50-50, Boston Medical Center. They brought me to Quincy Medical Center. They got an operating table for him right now. Bring him right there right now, So and I woke up 2 days later and very lucky that I was alive.
That's good, bro. You doing
But they
good.
wanted me to go
Hey, man.
upstairs for 3 to 9 months, bro. They wanted me to go upstairs. So I go, no, I'll go home and rest. I'll go lay on my bed. I got a wife, I got, a daughter at the time. And my son was born 2 years later. But yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fake it. I couldn't fake that. I had a bad head injury. I couldn't fake that I forgot everything that happened. I just couldn't do it. You know what I mean? Couldn't do it.
That's good, bro. That's super good, man. Cause listen, man, you need it out
It's
here, bro. You got a
loyalty, bro.
platform right here. This platform that you got, bro. I appreciate it and I super respect it, man. Because people need to be heard, man. The most important thing we got besides our mind is our voice, man.
Well, if they can learn from
Feel
our
me?
stories, I, is my mic fucking echoing?
Nah, you good, brother.
Hey, Sean, how you doing? Ant, how you doing, guys? Ant, Hellman, everybody. This is you see his name, right?
Pack Money. What's good, everybody?
You
Everybody
got his
that's
name,
tuned
Pack
in.
Money, right?
What's
Pack Money
popping,
the
man?
Great. Okay,
Make sure y'all
cool.
go follow me on Instagram, Pack Money the Great, Pack Money on YouTube.
And he'll follow you back too. You know,
I definitely follow you back, man. It's all love, man.
Absolutely, bro. Dude, let me ask you something. So what do you like? Make a song a week too? Like other than the Lucky album, do you do like
I'm always
solos?
writing a song, bro. I just did I'm always making songs, bro. That's my therapy. That's
I see you on
how I
IG
get
killing
through.
it.
That's my therapy, bro. I do it because it
anger
get me by,
management.
man. It gets me
That's anger
by, bro. I'll be
management. You
stressed
say
out,
for me
bro.
in the booth. In the booth. Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna tell you
After working
something,
all
bro.
week, I
Like
go to the studio.
I got an
It always
open
helps.
case right now, bro.
Yeah, I was
and
gonna
I
ask.
don't know.
I'm sorry. So we went off that thing. Like, how long are you been out for, and how long do you got till fucking the day you got butterflies in your stomach in front of a
I've been
judge?
fighting this case since 2019. I've been fighting a case for 2019, a drug case. Allegedly, they raided my crib and all that shit, and allegedly I was selling drugs. It's all
Allegedly,
alleged.
leave it there.
And then I caught
Yep.
another case in a year ago. Allegedly they said I did some shit that I didn't do. They some stabbing shit that happened that I didn't do. They try to say I did some shit that I didn't do, but the thing about that is, man, I might gotta do some time because court's always 50-50.
Yeah.
So I stress about that shit all the time, bro. Because I came a long way, man, and it's like going
And you
20
seem
steps
like you
forward.
have, bro. I know you're not faking it, dude. Everything when I heard your podcast and I hear you now, like everything you say is authentic. I can tell. I'm a good judge of character. I can tell that you come from
Yeah,
the left
bro.
side of the touch. You know what I mean? And
So I'm just
hopefully
trying
they
to
see that. Hopefully they know, you're taking care of your son, and that all, believe it or not, does help you in front of. All depends on the judge, bro. All depends on the judge and
that's
your
a
lawyer.
fact. I
And
got a
your
great
lawyer.
lawyer though. I got a great lawyer, man. For one of my cases, I
That's
got a
good.
great lawyer.
That's good.
But
That's
man,
why it's
I just
been going on for 4 years.
we gonna fight it like a Spartan, bro. We gonna fight, and then whatever happens, happens. And I'm gonna have to deal whatever come with it. I'm gonna have to deal with it as it come, man. Then from there, I'm gonna move on with my life, and then just continue to do good, man.
I hate to fucking
There's
hear that,
nothing
brother.
worth me. It's
I
not
hate to
worth it
hear that.
anymore, bro.
No,
There's
I know
nothing
it ain't.
worth it. There's
I
nothing
know
worth,
it ain't. Not only that,
you
there's
know.
cameras fucking everywhere. It's just you're better off watching fights every weekend, and there's so many legal, like shook ones too, right? Numerous ways you could choose to earn funds. You're out there hustling, doing legal shit. Your
Right.
music, your fucking your merch. You know what I mean? You're grinding. You know what I mean? So I
Absolutely,
respect
bro.
you a lot for doing that.
Thank you, bro.
It's not easy to do, even
It's
though you have a
not,
passion
man.
for it. I have a passion for it. We love music. Uh, it's not as easy as people think it is. You know what I mean?
I gotta
To
link
put
up
out a
with you
good.
though, man. What gym you go to? What gym you go to do the boxing shit?
I train during the summer. I'll go to right across the street from Heckler Street, or right at the corner of Freeport Street and Dot Ave. Right
Oh,
where you get
that
off the
one? I
highway
know which
there.
one you're talking about. That's the one you go to?
There's an Irish boxing gym right there. During the summer, I go there 3 days a week. During the winter, I go to a gym right, about a mile away from me, 3 days a week. But the other 3 days a week or 4 days a week are outside. Like I got to train outside. So 5, 6 days a week, all
That's
year
good,
round,
bro.
all
That's
year
good,
round.
bro. One day, man. One day when you free, man, I gotta get up with you and just.
Whenever you wanna, I'm free every morning, bro. If you're willing to get up early, or you know what I mean, if you're willing to get up earlier, you come join
Cause
me, bro. I'll
I
fucking
work every day. I got a part time. I work for 10 to 3, 10 to 1 every day, and after that, I'll be free after
all
that. But
right.
man, I definitely.
We can work. We can work it out, bro. We can work that out. We can work that out. We can at least work out like 3 days a week like that. We
Yeah,
can
I'm
do
with
it
that,
three
bro.
days a week
I
at
need some
least.
type of therapy, man. Some body therapy to keep my
You
mind
need someone
focused,
to hold
man.
you accountable to keep you going too. Like when you're
Yeah,
one of
that
my
It's just
yeah,
like
I
being
do
in
know.
jail, bro. You need that one person to say, "Nah, get up. I need more." You
Yeah,
feel me?
you gotta
You need that. And don't take it
We
easy
all
on me,
have that
bro.
bitch voice in the back of our heads. All of us do.
Don't take
And it's
don't
gonna
take it
say,
easy on me.
you worked out
Put the
enough
pain
this
to
week,
me.
and no, you haven't. It's like you gotta keep fighting. It's like fighting those devils and the demons. It's the same fucking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, bro. We
Because
gonna get it on,
what's the
man.
old saying? What's the old quote? Idle time is the devil's plaything.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If you got too much time on your hands, that mean you ain't you got that's why I gotta distract myself, bro. That's why I gotta work. I gotta rap, I gotta do something because if I don't, then you know how that shit go.
You
You
gotta
get into
keep. I write.
bullshit.
Yeah, I'm constantly keeping myself busy. Sometimes I'll go down rabbit holes with podcasts. Like it's just constantly doing something. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of legal. Because we don't have no other choice. Because if we go out on a fucking tear and hurt somebody or anything, we know it's gonna be football number scores next
Oh yeah,
time. You
for
know what I
sure,
mean?
bro.
It's not gonna be what they were before. You know what I mean?
Like I said on B
Listen,
Luke's
dude,
podcast, bro.
I have faith. I have faith in you, bro. I have faith that you ain't gonna get no. And if you, God forbid, if you do, it'll be real short.
Yeah. And
I
however
think.
it come, I'm gonna take it how it come, bro. You can't run from the shit.
No, you
I'm not a
can't.
good I'm not one of them type of people that run from the court, man. I deal with it how it come, man, and then from there, man, I know this time around though, I'm not the same person I was a couple years ago. The last time I was sitting in jail, I self-reflected. I sat there and I thought, I'm like, this ain't it. This ain't it for me no more. This ain't it for me no more. I did it a
I
couple
felt that
times.
way. I felt that
It's
way
just,
before too.
you feel me? It's not it for me. I'd
No,
rather just be free with my family and just be traveling the world. Go where summer all year at. I mean, go to the beaches and
yeah,
go enjoy life, man, and enjoy watch your kids grow up and have fun, man. Different foods. Go try different foods from different places and shit. That's
and
what I'm
meet
trying
new
to do, bro.
people. Meet new people. A
New
lot of people
people.
don't even leave their neighborhoods. I've been out of the states like so many times, like different states, Canada, fucking all over the place. You know what I mean? It's like you meet other people, other cultures, and you realize there's
Exactly.
good people all over the place. You know what I mean? A lot of people, unfortunately, don't get out of the neighborhood they come from, and it's
Absolutely,
that's
bro.
why I used to go to Dorchester. I used to go to Dorchester and Savin Hill and Heckler Street, and hang with my friends down there once in a while, and other places too. You know what I mean? Charlestown,
Absolutely.
fucking East
I love
Boston.
Charlestown. I used to always go to Charlestown. I love Charlestown.
One
I
square
ain't gonna
mile of
bullshit
town.
you. I love it out
One
there.
square. Yeah, that's it's amazing how many per capita, how many armored and bank robbers, armored truck bank robbers come from that 1 mile of like fucking what is it? 1 mile is like nothing on the map, but
Right.
it produces a lot. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Generation after generation.
And Charlestown is Boston to me, bro. Any place that got Boston police is Boston to me.
Yeah,
Charlestown, Hyde Park. If they got Boston cops, that's Boston. East
I can
Boston,
never
anything.
understand. Yeah, I can never understand that Boston. Why Quincy and Boston ain't the same Boston? Why Cambridge ain't Boston? Why Somerville ain't Boston?
It's
It's
all the
like,
same shit, man.
yeah,
Divide
it
and
is
conquer,
because we're
bro.
all in the same. We're in the same area code. That's the thing.
Right. Divide and conquer. That's what they've been doing to us for years, bro. Divide and conquer. But
And it's funny, right? It's like
it take people
Boston's
like
all
us.
different boroughs, right? Just like Quincy is
Yeah.
13 boroughs in Quincy. Boston's what, 11 of them or something? I
Shit,
think
I
it's
don't know.
11.
Because
No,
Dorchester,
yeah,
Rockbridge, Mattapan, Hyde Park, Charlestown. There's a lot of different boroughs in Boston. But I don't
Rosendale's
get
part
caught.
of
I don't get
Boston.
caught up in that. I don't get caught up in
No,
that.
I
I
know,
feel
I know.
like, man, if you real,
It's
you
just
real. I
geography.
fuck with you. I don't care
Yeah,
where
no
you from.
question.
If you solid, bro. All that shit. People say,
Exactly.
where you from? I'm from the earth. I'm from the earth.
Yeah,
Anywhere
same
I
here.
go, if you solid, you good, man.
Same here, but it's but you should be proud where you come from, though. And
Oh
but
yeah, for sure.
you're
I
right.
love.
It's not where you're from; it's where you're at. You're right.
Don't get it fucked up. I love being from Dorchester. I love being
No,
from
I know you
Boston.
do. No, I know you have pride
You know
where
what I'm
you're from.
saying,
I know you do. I
but
know you do.
I'm just saying,
I
for
do
the
too.
sake of the youth, because
But you're
they
being
killing
right.
each other over. They killing each other over streets that they don't own.
Over a street sign that's never gonna move. It's always
They
gonna
don't
be
own
there.
none of these streets. You know what I'm saying? So they
No,
killing each other over dumb shit, man. And You dumb shit. The shit's stupid. So that's why I say that. But absolutely, you should always be proud of where you're from.
It's the same thing we were doing too, like making sure no one ever got out of line in our neighborhood either. If you came from outside and you acted like a fucking idiot, you got a fucking, a really bad one.
Yeah, you protect your own. You gotta you protect your own. Pride. That's all. That's all it is, bro. But
yeah, you should. You should.
That's a Boston thing. Well, I don't give a fuck what color you are. I don't give a fuck if you black, Spanish, white.
Yeah.
If you from Boston, you got that Boston pride.
That's why I tell
you got that Boston pride, man.
We're Northeast B. I tell people like Baltimore, Philly, and especially Boston, but New York, Jersey, all these cities, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Bedford, Fall River, Brockton, Springfield, Worcester, and then we got Lowell and all this Quincy and Boston. They're all some of the toughest people I've ever met in my life. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Especially here in every city.
For sure.
Tough people everywhere.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Listen, man, I love the green, man. Listen, man, I'm a true boy. I love it, man. Ain't nothing like a ball. I don't give a fuck where I go. They gonna know I'm from Boston, man. They gonna know it. I'm gonna have my hat on. They gonna.
No, go ahead, bro.
Feel
I'm
me?
sorry.
Nah, talk your shit.
I just want you to make sure it's not how you start, it's how you finish, bro. So just so you know that, you know what I mean? You seem to have that type of mentality, like you're not. You live by the pen. You live by the sword. You die by the pen, and people don't understand that.
That's a fact. Man.
Certain people do, but certain people don't. And then when it happens, they're like, "Yeah, I've heard that before, but I went in one ear and out the other."
They don't never know till they know, man.
And
they never know till they know.
I'm kind of glad I got caught doing armed robberies and shit at 18 and shit, because God knows, you know what I mean. And I'm glad I only sold them 2 nights in a row instead of buying 10 tech lines from them and shit. You know what I mean? Because it could have been a lot worse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why I never cared about the time I was doing. I was never complaining. It's ridiculous to complain. You got people doing AAA bids. You know what I mean?
That's why you were Spartan, bro. That's why you were Spartan, man. Everybody can't be a Spartan, man. That's my favorite movie, man. My favorite movie is 300 Spartan. You ever watched that movie?
You know what? I watched it, but Gladiator and Spartan remind me of the same thing almost, but Spartan is a little bit more. That's the Jewish, right? 300 or the 500.
The Spartan movie, it got a message in it, bro. Because the Spartan, there was only 300 of them, and they went to war with like
300 of them held down thousands, right?
They went to war with thousands.
Thousands, I mean.
Yeah, so that's what it's about. That's what the Spartan's being about. The Spartan's about. It's about being a stand-up person no matter what and having integrity.
Having a spine.
So that's why, when I meet people and I know, everybody, I don't give everybody that title. I know what you've been through. I know you were Spartan, bro. Don't forget that you were Spartan. I'm saying
I know you're a Spartan too, bro, and I appreciate the respect, bro, and you right back at you, bro. Because I know what you're going through right now. Just the wondering and the guessing, it's stress. And it's not that you're scared to go. It's not that you're scared to go. That's not what I mean.
Absolutely not.
But obviously, we're never scared to go to jail, prison.
A lot of people don't know how they don't know how miserable uncertainty can make you.
It's
it's when you're uncertain of your future, it can make you miserable. There be days I wake up and I don't even want to get out the fucking bed, but I know I gotta feed the family. I gotta take care of this household, so I get up, mad, stressed out.
You seem to have a really good attitude, though. Like I know you're not that great of an actor, bro. Like that's real coming from you. No, I know you're not. I know you're telling the truth. I know that.
I go through depression. I got mental health. I got mental illnesses, bro. I'm a human too. I go through this shit all the time, but
it's real, bro. It's definitely real.
I gotta get up every day and make something happen, bro. I can't sit around. I got people that count on me, bro. So I gotta, I be having my days. I cry in the shower, bro. There be days.
There's nothing wrong with that. Hey, dude, there's nothing wrong with that. If you don't cry, you're gonna keep it all inside. Then you're gonna explode, You're gonna fucking get medieval. You're gonna hurt some people. So you gotta cry.
As men, there's a stigma as men. They say men that cry is
No,
weak.
that's bullshit.
I think
That's
the opposite.
bullshit.
I think the opposite. I think a man that can cry and be vulnerable, he's really a strong man. He's a tough man. You feel me?
We have morals. We have morals. We have fucking heart. It's our loyalty. It's our kindness and our giving. But when people take our kindness for weakness, it's a bad move.
It is.
You know, I learned a lot from, brother. It's like, fuck me once, shame on me. Fuck me twice, shame on you. You know what I mean? That's when it's over. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You should always give someone a second chance. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, because I wanted second chances before, so I do. Depending on what it is, sometimes you can't give a second chance, depending on what it is.
Yeah, but well, pedophilia and shit like that, no, you can't.
Yeah, pedophilia and rats. I don't rat and shit. One thing I'm not gonna say a lot. I cannot stand a rat.
No, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. Rats don't even do the time.
Yeah, I can't stand them like rats, and they getting away with it too much, bro. Like. I was gonna tell you a story on here, but I don't want to incriminate myself. Yeah, but
it's honestly, it's really it's putrid, bro.
It's bad, bro. The ratting is at an all-time high, bro. That's why I be by myself, bro.
And then you got rats. Then you got rats calling people rats to take heat off themselves.
Yeah,
and everything is public record.
My name is Shaquem. My name is Shaquem.
On a piece of paperwork. That's how you know it's a CI.
My name is Shaquem Warner, bro. My name is Shaquem Warner. You can Google my name. I ain't never told on nobody,
I don't have to because I already know you're solid, bro. I already know, bro.
Feel me?
My name's Robert George Neal III, bro. So that's why I tell people that get cute, like on the internet. It costs 67 cents. You really want to go there? Because you're gonna see who you're running into.
Yeah, I don't have to listen, man.
Yeah, you wanna. Most of the. Hey, listen, there's always brother. Guys everywhere, you know. But
I love you, brother, because you know what? I don't care about the skin color. I love you, brother, because you just like me. You solid, bro. You a solid individual, and you came from a long. Your story. You came a long way, man, and I'm proud of you, man. And your voice, man. Don't stop. Do not stop giving your voice up because they need that shit.
I won't, brother.
Even if it's one motherfucker, it could be one motherfucker. The impact is always more important than the reward. Sometimes the reward is the impact. Because you might impact somebody's life, even if it's one or two people. That
every action has a reaction. Every action
you might change somebody's life, man, with your story. Because I call it my next mixtape is gonna call Cautionary Tale. It's gonna call Cautionary Tale. Because
that's original.
You feel what I'm saying? I want to tell people like, listen, if it's like Proverbs in the Bible. When you do good, you get good rewards. When you do bad, you get bad punishment. There's no in between,
right? Do dirt, you get dirt. You do dirt, you get dirt.
There ain't no in betweens.
That's why I say I don't really believe in luck either. I believe we create our own luck from being stand up and like the good karma and shit. Because bad karma, that shit's like depression, like mental health. That's all real. That's real.
A fact, bro.
It really
and we go
is,
through it. Some people be scared to admit it. They be like, nah, but we go through this shit. We go through this shit. But I'm not gonna hold your time up too much. My son's sitting there hungry.
No, dude, you're not holding my time up, dude. You're not holding my time up. Let me make sure anyone. I want to see if they ask you any questions in there, brother. Let me just make sure before you gotta go, because I know all our time's valuable. I get it, brother. Don't worry about it. I got you, bro. Hold on. Tell him I give him respect, 100 respect. So you're getting respect, and these guys are all good people. I'm not a fucking hater. They ain't haters. Whatever.
Thank you,
Williams. Hey, one's from the Netherlands, one's from California. Like, these are people I got. Sean, what's happening, brother? Robux came up and is until tomorrow. It's Wednesday nights, brother. Yeah, you can come on, brother. Yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, I gotta set that up for tomorrow. You're right. Thank you, bro. I just remember that. Dude, if you got shit to do, I don't want to hold you up, but I want to bring you back though. And listen, I got like a lot of people coming in April. I got people on the calendar. I'm gonna keep bringing people on. But I just like talking fights a couple days a week too. You know what I mean? I got another channel. Once I got that going a little bit better, that one picks up a little bit more, and you know,
bro,
but there's
it's a pleasure and a privilege, bro. A pleasure and a privilege.
The music. I respect you, brother. I appreciate you coming on and listen.
Before I
Here's
go
the
to
thing,
trial,
right.
bro. Before I go to trial, I want you to put me back up here too, bro.
Please, do it. And here's another thing. Let me. There's always a chance. You know what I mean? I do see people that are in powerful places and that can make things happen good for people. You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with asking. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to do it for B. Luke's brother. You know what I mean? True. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Free that
but
man.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing when people are these type of people that they work every day, so you have to get them at the right time. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you have to be at the right place to talk to them. You can't just be calling them and asking them that. So I got to go see them. But yeah, dude. Like, if there's any like shadow of a doubt, right? You can't be guilty. If there's even a little tiny bit, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
You can't be guilty. You know what I mean?
It's a fact.
So,
I beat 2 trials before, bro. I beat 2 trials and shit. I've been there, man. It's
I was
always
gonna say,
50,
but
50,
if you get something too good, you can't refuse, like 6 months and 6 months probation or something.
Oh yeah,
you gotta take
trust
it
me.
just so you don't have to think about it ever again.
Oh yeah, trust me.
But
once this is
unless
done,
you
it's
don't
done,
want to
man.
plead out to it, it's something you didn't do. I understand. I get it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
You know,
now we going to war, bro. We going to trial. I'm going to trial, bro. I'm
damn
going to war
straight. I love to hear that. I love to hear we're going to war. I love to hear it.
Listen, bro. I'm a Spartan, man. I'm a Spartan, baby. I'm saying so. We gonna fight till we gonna fight till that shit. We gonna fight till I can't move no more. So
you don't quit, and that's why like certain fighters I don't like when they give up and they tap after talking all kinds of shit. They won't go to sleep for 5 seconds. You know what I mean? No tap.
Nah, no like tapping. You got to knock. You got to knock. You got to put me out.
Yeah,
you got to put me out, man. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Thank you so much. Because I say this to people and they think I'm fucking kidding. Like people that I watch fights with, they think I'm kidding.
It's a mind state. Yo, some people can't understand it and they will never. They just won't understand it, bro. You can't make them. You can't make them neither. You can't get mad at. You can't even get mad at them for not understanding.
No, I'm not mad at them. I don't get mad at them. I'm just like, I don't think they realize how powerful they really are. Their minds, if they face their fears, and they'll realize they didn't really have nothing to fear at all. You know what I mean?
That part, I love you. I love that. That's a gem right there. I love that.
It's really true, dude. You know, like if you ever doubt in your mind you're gonna lose a fight, you're gonna lose.
You're gonna lose for sure. You're gonna lose for sure.
If you have nothing but confidence, you're gonna win. If you put the work in and you fundamentals, technique in every day, you're never gonna lose.
That's a fact. And even in the street fight, shit. So listen, I don't like losing. I don't like losing shit. So if you gotta bite a motherfucker, knee a motherfucker,
you're the same way as me. You're the same way, dude.
So ain't no fuck all that. Yeah, if I got a Mike Tyson your ear to fuck off, fuck it. So
dude, it happened this week. Saturday in the UFC, a guy bit his arm. You know, like that.
I was mad at that. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad at that. I seen that. I was mad at that because
I go, who the fuck is trying to do this? He's like 19 years old. I'm going, they're not gonna they kick you out already in the UFC. Now they're not gonna take you anywhere else.
Yeah, that's some shit you do in a street fight, man. I mean, in the ring, man, you gotta just
all that time in the gym, like learning how to fight, because not everyone knows how to fight. You know what I mean? Like unless you fight from first grade, like I did growing up, like you did.
Yeah,
you had to fight.
But it's also a difference from being taught and learning.
Exactly. That's what I mean about technique and fundamentals. You gotta learn your footwork, your hands up at all time. Everything's gotta be perfect. You know what I mean?
Right, because somebody can be like, yo, somebody can teach you anything, but until you get in that ring and somebody punch you in your face, you don't know it's real. You ain't gonna know it's real yet.
It's like Mike Tyson says, right? Everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth with a 3-piece or 4-piece. And they don't know what the fuck hit them. You know what I mean? And they're not talking shit no more.
Hello. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You gotta have that 2-foot rule too. I try to tell the young guy, don't let someone walk up 2 feet from you with animosity.
unless you know you can slip that punch quick enough. You know what I mean? Unless you're trained, you know what to do. But
I don't even listen, yo. When I see dudes that talk, the only person that I respect that talk is Muhammad Ali, because he used to talk and kick ass at the same time. But
thank you.
I don't listen to motherfuckers. I like the quiet person. You gotta watch the quiet motherfucker. I like the person that's quiet.
Quiet. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You feel me? Because that motherfucker's dangerous.
That can back up their words too, but there are some people with big mouths that they're trying to just be intimidating. You know what I mean? And,
it
definitely ain't working on old school people. You know what I mean?
At all, because you're gonna see right through that shit. You're gonna see right through that bullshit.
You're gonna see the weakness right through their iris, brother. Like Jesus says. It's really true.
That's all. They gonna talk their jaw off.
Their eyes. They don't want to be there. They know they fucked up. You know what I mean?
They gonna talk. They gonna talk their jaw off, literally.
You can see it, yeah, and that's not even that's an understatement.
You feel what I'm saying?
It gets fucking ugly. It gets fucking ugly.
They gonna talk their jaw, clean the fuck off. Oh shit!
And here's the thing, brother. I don't ever want it to get ugly. I don't ever want to hurt nobody, but it just seems like people you gotta pull their cards sometimes. Just
that part,
like that kid with the union thing. It kind of had to happen because you can't allow that to happen in a very powerful union because then you look weak. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I agree with you. You know what I mean? You got to set the tone. Sometimes you got to set the tone.
Yeah, you got to set precedence. And you have to, and it's
nothing wrong with that. And sometimes it might come with a jail sentence. It might come with some shit. But at least that motherfucker knows next time he knows how to deal with you in a better way. And that's just how I gotta go, bro.
His brother and his cousin they used to be Sandhogs with us. They became Quincy Cobbs. Even they understood. They go, my brother's a fucking idiot. My cousin's an idiot. Robbie, we know. You know what I mean? We don't. Because I went up. I go, you got a problem? Tell me now. Because I don't want to fucking be dealing with you guys too. Just tell me now, and we'll deal with it now. That's it.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I fuck with you, bro. I like the attitude. I fuck with you.
Nip it in the bud.
Ain't no wait. There's no point of waiting, man. Let's just get it on now so we can just move on.
After this, right? Like, I took the bid in October 2003. 2 years, 6 months. The first county bid I ever got in my life, right? 2 years, 6 months to serve. So the worst I would have done was 5 months, right? Wrap it up, right? I got 3 months. I got parole because I finished my first parole on my first bid. Got the same parole officer, Mike Bush. I don't know if you ever heard of him. He's like one of the best parole officers in this area. He retired years ago. But I said to him, I go, listen, if someone sucker punched your boss here, the chief parole officers, right, that you're a good friend of, are you guys going to bundle that guy that fucking is beating up your boss, your buddy? It's almost what I wanted. It's what I wanted to say in court, in federal court when they. But the fucking DA at the federal building, she goes, oh, by the way, one of his enforcers just walked in the fucking courtroom, and I just got out of jail. I just served that 3 months. You know what I mean? And I went to get up and say something. I was going to say, Your Honor, if someone attacked you, those COs are going to beat the fucking shit out of that guy, right?
Absolutely.
Am I right?
Absolutely.
That's all I wanted to say. You know what I mean? Don't be calling me no fucking enforcer lady because you don't know me. That guy's like an uncle to me. If it wasn't for him, I'd probably do another 10-year bid or another 15-year bid or something. If it wasn't for him. So
yeah, bro. Be like that.
The feds, man, like it's not even them. It's the prosecutors. If they have an ego, they want you. They want to make their political career go higher. They need those convictions. And they got a 98% fucking conviction rate at the feds, the Moakley building.
Right. And then another thing too, bro, I look at it like, if you got a brother, right? If somebody killed your brother and you go kill the person that killed your brother, the court is going to say you're wrong. The courts might say you're wrong, but in your heart, you're going to feel right. So I don't live off of laws. I don't give a fuck what the laws say. Like in the court, if I believe in my heart I'm right, I'm going to go with my heart.
An eye for an eye, right? Like the Bible says, right?
Yeah, eye for an eye, bro. So
tooth for tooth, right?
I mean, the court, oh yeah, you did this. You should never did this. You should never did that. Well, I'll live with that. Fuck it. If I got to live with that shit, it is what it is. And I'll take whatever come with it. Fuck it.
Damn straight.
But I ain't gonna hold you up, bro. Let me get out of here, man. Let me go.
You're not holding me up, brother. Just thank you for doing this, brother. And I know you said yesterday I was happy you wanted to do it yesterday, but
I
it's all
apologize
good
too,
because
man. That was unprofessional.
it worked
My
out even
apologies
better.
about
It
that
worked
yesterday
out
too,
even
bro.
better this way. I'm glad you came when you were like, ready to fucking just be honest, and you probably helped a lot of fucking people. And like you said,
I
yeah,
hope I
this does
did,
help
bro.
people, believe it or not.
And you and genuinely, anytime you need me, bro, I'm here, bro. I'm only an inbox away. I can send you my number, a phone call away, whatever, bro.
I'll be leave me I'm gonna leave my number in IG in the DM sphere. Leave me yours, and I want you to collab on a couple tracks, and I want to get you back on before your trial and shit. And let me go see some people like I'm gonna do for Bobby too. So might as well
say that.
Kill two birds with one stone. You know what I mean? Not literally, but try to help two doves with a couple feathers, or a lift up.
I appreciate the shit out you, brother.
No two stones, because you might hurt them like that. You know what I mean? I hurt you like that.
I appreciate you, bro. It was a pleasure and a privilege, brother.
I appreciate you doing respect, but nothing but respect. Keep making that music, bro. Can you tell them where to find you one more time? And your merch, the merch that you got out, that new merch.
You can. I just got t-shirts. You can hit me up in my DM on Instagram, on TikTok. I got a good following on TikTok too. Anything, Facebook, Pac Money the Great. On Instagram is the truest one. On YouTube is Pac Money. So you can just hit me up, man. I'm a super humble dude. I talk back. I'm not one of them. I love people, man. I love to talk to people, man. So I don't mind.
You're a good person. So you're a class act.
Hit me up whenever, man. Respect. They can hit me up whenever, and I'm here, man. And everybody watching, thank you for watching. I love y'all, and I hope you have a blessed night, man. And enjoy your family, enjoy your freedom, enjoy your life, man.
Tell them, brother.
Yeah. Feel me? That part, bro. Blessings, exactly. King. I'm out of here,
brother. I'll be in touch with you shortly, brother. Thank you so much,
bro.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed night, bro.
You too, bro.
Peace, brother. Respect. Man, what a good dude, man. Yeah, go give him a follow. You guys like rap. You like music. That guy can rap, man. And obviously, let me see. Maybe remember this one. I think that's better. Keep fucking sound hearing echoes. I'm sorry, Palman, and yeah, my link was the link in the pro box tomorrow. We'll talk Wednesday night. Yeah, absolutely, bro. I don't think Jake can do it this week. So Skate always has an offer to do it if he wants to, but I can fit 10 people in there. So if you want to come in there, having 3 people in there, it doesn't hurt. So you can definitely come in. It makes it easier. The commentary, you know what I mean? And there's like 7 fights from what I've seen last night. Yeah, you're right. It's tomorrow. It's not tonight. So I noticed that earlier today. I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? You know what I mean? There's so much data in my head, so much shit going. It's like you forget the little things. You know what I mean? That is really important, actually. But I hope you guys got something out of this. Anyways, and it's good to see you, brother. Sean, it's good to see you. It's good to Calvin. It's always good to see you, bro. But yeah, I know, brother. Go get your. I know it's late for you, Calvin. I hope you get some rest, brother. Get your rest. Sean, tomorrow send me your email right when I go on, and I'll send you a link, and hit the link, and I'll bring you right in. Just send me your. Don't send it through YouTube because they don't like that shit. I think they might take it down. But just when I'm on, like 5 minutes early before 8:00, just come on and just send me your email or put it on Discord or whatever, and I'll send you a link half an hour before the fights. It'll be sent to you. And once you hit the link, you'll come into the green room, and I'll let you into the green room. I don't know if Skate will be there tomorrow. If he's home from work early enough, he'll do it. But I don't think Jake can do it tomorrow because he's been busy a lot lately. He needs some time. You know what I mean? But when he doesn't have a busy week, he does it with me. So it works out good. You know what I mean? Pack Money, the greatest. Thanks a lot, my man. Thanks a lot for doing that. We're gonna have a lot of good guests like that. But people, when everyone thinks they're having it hot out there, right? When you're out on bail and you don't know, like even tomorrow's not promised. Let's face it, right? But you're facing time. Even like toughest of us, right? It's not that we're scared. It's just no. It sucks to be not free for 1 hour. Never mind a day. Never mind a year. Never mind 5 years, whatever. And it's all alleged fucking shit. And thank God we have due process. You know what I mean? We have the best justice system on the planet, believe it or not. Even though there's a lot of innocent people in prison and on death row too. You know what I mean? It's all egos. You know what I mean? But they're not all bad. Like, people in prison. There's good people there, and made mistakes, young, and not only that, other people sold them out or whatever. It's just there's so many scenarios. But that guy right there, definitely humble and taking care of your kids. That's what makes a real man. Already been every other fucking the worst places they can sell you, the most violent places you could be in, fucking wars on the streets, wars in buckets of blood, in private clubs, and fucking Foxwoods, Mohegan, fucking like back in the days. It was just nothing good happened after 11 o'clock at night. Nothing happened good during the day when I grew up. So yeah, where he grew up, certain parts of like most parts of Dorchester, it's not that they're bad people. It's just it's like around here. They call this 12 blocks away, like the worst boroughs in Quincy. I don't think so at all. I'm so grateful I grew up there because you know why? Those kids I grew up with, and those men I grew up with, eventually they became men, and at least 75% of them got way too young, but they were fucking animals and savages. It's good to grow up with people like that because what did Custom House say? The difference between a coward and a hero, or a coward and a hero is the coward won't do anything, right? But the hero will put himself in harm's way and do what it takes to get the job done. The coward won't. And that's the only difference. So, like he was saying, you don't have to be tough for me to like you. And he's right. Like, there was plenty of friends we had that didn't jump into the fights because they knew all our friends had it and we had it. You know, they didn't even have to jump in, but they would. They would if we started losing. But that was, I think, never. I'm not even bragging. I'm not even bullshit. It was never. Not when we were even 5 deep. We were 5, 6 deep. We still never lost. Even when we were outnumbered. We just never lost. That's why it's hard to lose friends like that. It's like, they're hard to replace savages like that come from that time. The 80s and the 90s, the golden era, in the 70s, in the late 60s. And even my mentor that was like from the fucking, what, early 60s, mid 60s, whatever, early 60s, bro. Yeah, it's I have a lot of faith in this generation though, because they're so smart, these kids. I think they have so much knowledge on these phones. It's like they don't get to learn it in real life or read it. Go get the books in the library or buy a book and have the books coming in the mail and shit. So they don't, or they didn't. I don't know. It's just better to read it or live it. But you can find out almost anything on one of these or a computer. I think so. I guess having all that fucking information, it bothers me when I have too much data in my head. So I can imagine what it does to kids. But at the same time, I think we could all quadruple task and 8-time task and 100-time task if we have to. You know what I mean? Like, it's a natural thing for humans. It's not that hard to do if you do it long enough or do it frequently enough. Oh, fuck, where's my cold one? And this thing got warm. It's a trick. The pro boss came up. Yeah, and it was in total bar. Thanks, brother. Like, yeah, I realized that. I'm like, fuck. But it's all good. I just edit it. Later, Sean, brother. And thanks for jumping in there, brother. All the people that jumped in and out, I see is on 3 screens jumping in and out. It's we stream it to 3 different places: YouTube, X. It's hard not calling it Twitter, right? And Facebook, and I share it like on Instagram too. Pretty soon I'll stream it to Instagram too, because you can do that too. But it's vertical screens and shit. I'm still learning tech. After 2+ years of really seriously taking it seriously every day. It's not. So it's something I learned you guys did when you guys were kids, or younger people did when they were kids. Like my kids are so good with their phones. It's like they can do so many things. Not only that, with computers, it's amazing what you can do with other things. And you get the conversations like that with stand-up people. Communication's key. Brutally honest conversations like that are so important. There's no fluff. There's no fat in the conversation. There's no sugarcoat, nothing. It's just brutally honest. Like just talking shit, but talking facts and life, real life. And just when you think you got it back, what what the fuck? This thing wasn't even on. Wasn't even on the mute. Yeah, thank you. Just think of that guy right there, what he's dealing with right now, and don't say the people that watch this later. I mean, quote unquote, right? You can't judge nobody because you don't know the situation that guy. I don't even know the situation he was in. You know what I mean? But I remember him talking about it on another podcast. So I kind of have an idea. And it's not my business to tell his alleged thing, because that's what they are, alleged. They're alleged. So, yeah, deal with that. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's just when you have kids, it's not easy. When you're younger and you don't have people depending on you and shit, other than your friends or your brotherhood and shit like that. Yeah, it's hard to leave, but it's gonna make you guys stronger that way. You know what I mean? Because I can't hold you forever. You know what I mean? It's not like he's facing life. Thank God. Thank God. You know what I mean? But it's hard not to commit a felony every day. It's hard. Like anyone with felonies, you slap somebody in the mouth, you smash someone, break someone's jaw, you break someone's eye socket, anything. You pull gun on anything. It's quick ride to the jail and just give me my phone call, and then you get a hire a lawyer, costs a lot of money. So before you do anything, unless it's worth 50, 100 grand, just walk away, because it takes more than a minute to walk away. It really does. But don't let someone get 2 feet in front of you with animosity, because they're gonna try to steal you. If you're fast, and you know how to slip punches and rep, then let them come close to you and bait them. You know what I mean? But don't ever let someone suck a punch, because that's all it takes sometimes. I got suck a punch from behind when I was 13 or 14. And I didn't even see it coming. No bullshit. I went out cold and woke up like not even 30 seconds later, I think. People woke me up in a garage, and they go, "Too big Roy, that guy's come up from behind and one guy hit you." I didn't see it coming. I really didn't. I was like 14 years. I had like long hair in the back, short hair, like a mullet. I was just fucking like, wasn't even thinking. And had a bag full of money, bringing it back to the fucking office, because I worked on one of those like cock and booths. So maybe they were scoping me out. I have no fucking idea. I have no idea. I never seen them again. Well, maybe I did, and maybe I did in my life. And maybe it's someone I know still to this day, and I still don't because I never seen them. But I would like to fucking know who those motherfuckers were because I'd like to get my hands on them. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth. Those two I would like to hurt. Well, the one that hit me because they said the people that were there, so it was only one. The other guy grabbed the bag. So they must have been fucking hot up because it was only fucking a punk $200 in there. But in the 80s, early 80s, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I think it was like 82 or something, 83, somewhere around there. Really young. Sean, tomorrow, yeah, no problem. All right, no problem. I gave you my word. Jay can't make it tomorrow, so it's the best time, dude. And I already told Skady he's always welcome when Jay can't make it. It's always good to have another person or another two people to come out and bounce commentary. It's a lot easier that way, and it's fun that way too. Just when a knockout happens, you see three fucking people go from up there. And when you're watching the fight, you see everyone go crazy there too. And not only that, they keep boxing alive. Pro Box TV. Go over there and subscribe if you like old school boxing. If you like up and coming fighters. If you like some veterans that are making another run. They're always good fights. Bi-weekly on YouTube down in Florida. You know, some of the best contenders coming up in boxing. So, and MMA is always a Rush Hour Fight Club where we watch. I've been watching fights for 4 years. UFC every week. Boxing, elite boxing matches. One championship, Muay Thai on Friday mornings. Glory Kickboxing. Bellator. What's it called? What PFL now too? It doesn't seem the same as Bellator. PFL don't have elbows, so it's like I don't know. It's I don't consider it mixed martial arts if you can't use elbows. It's kind of like perpetrating fraud. But good fighters over there, good owners, and they pay their people good. It's always good to have another place to go for fight, mixed martial arts and shit. It's always good to have another place to go. But to get better money or just if you're a good fighter, give that promotion some better fighters. That'll make better fighters come out of that promotion. But right now it's two promotions together, and it's it just doesn't seem the same. Maybe it'll get better. Who knows? Hopefully. Helmet went to fucking bed. It's 5 hours ahead there. It's spring ahead, so usually it's 6 hours. Went to going into spring goes 5 because my mother and my stepfather are ahead of me, and they switch it up over there just like we do here. Over in Europe, they do the same thing. So he's 5 hours ahead. I think he was going to bed, or maybe he's going to watch more time. Fucking hardcore fan like all of us. Yeah, and I hope everything's good. I hope everything's good. And everyone out there, I hope everyone has a blessed night, a blessed day, a blessed afternoon. I hope Kama wakes up fucking happy tomorrow. I hope everyone's doing well out there. And just say a prayer for my buddy there. And go subscribe to him on IG. You'll see him doing freestyles on there. He's got merchandise, shirts that are pretty cool. And there's a lot of good people over there. And a lot of people doing this stuff now out of the Boston area. So I just started realizing a couple months ago, about 3-4 months ago. So there's more people step up and trying to do the right thing and trying to help people. It's very noble of all these people. It's good to see. It's really good to see people, misery, company. Don't need that shit. No one needs that shit. If you're around people like that, you need to get away from them. You need to be a leader. You need to be a leader amongst leaders, or lead, amongst leaders, or be a leader for those leaders. Never follow. Try not to. It's hard when you're a younger kid or a young teenager. I get it. I'm not putting you down if you do, but there's always a way out without selling your soul. You just might have to get brave. You might have to get some courage, and no one should be taking orders from anybody. But if you take that oath, that's on you. That's when you gotta, I don't know. I don't know the gang rules. I do know the fucking. I know the fucking La Familia's rules and shit like that. Italian and Irish. Well, mostly Italian, because they take the real serious oath. But even then, right? People will still fucking just trust yourself. You know you can trust. You should know you can trust by now in your life. When shit gets real, that's when you find out who the real ones are. It's not going to be who you expect. It's going to be the people you probably thought might fold or something. But it's kind of funny. It's all the people I didn't think that would fold, all folded. It's fucking unbelievable. It's sickening, actually. I don't fucking. I cannot condone. I can't condone snitching or terrorism or racist douchebag. Anybody, I just can't. I can't fucking do it. It's just not who I am. There's shitbags in every color. There's good people in every color. There's shitbags in every culture. Good people in every culture. You know what I mean? So that's just the way it is. I really believe there's more good than bad. But at the same time, we all make mistakes. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And tough times don't last. Tough people do. And that quote come from a guy I respect. My mentor respected him. I respected him when I met him. He became a mentor of mine on the tunnel jobs. He had a lot of time. And when I got in, way back in the mid-90s, and he taught tricks, the trade on jobs, how to catch people lying. You might have to go into work early, 2-3 hours, and sit a mile or two away, binoculars, and when you go ask him a question, when was the last time the fucking crane was ran? When was the last time you ran the crane? And then they lie to you. You don't have to worry about taking someone's word for it. You've seen it with your own eyes. So, yeah, thank you, Eddie, for that came in handy a few times. Yeah, people, believe it or not, on jobs like that, it's like they think the company's going to take them. Their union members, it's a brotherhood and a sisterhood, right? And they're fucking stabbing their own brothers and sisters in the back, and they're trying to be superheroes. I'm like, this is a marathon, not a 3-hour dash. Like, this is a 6-year job. Let's not get it done in 3 years. You know what I mean? Just get it done when it's supposed to get done, or even add another year to it. You know what I mean? But let's get it done right. And I can honestly say we have some really good fucking miners. Really good miners. All the jobs got done pretty well. Just to clear this up with people that are local that hear this, that piece of tunnel that collapsed near the central artery, where crushed the car, those weren't tunnel workers who did that work. They tried to save like $10 an hour on each and put laborers in there that never did tunnel work in their life. And they used super glue instead of epoxy and fucking Swellex bolts. They used all fucking cheap shit. That's why it fucking fell in fuck, because of fucking greedy companies, greedy fucking contractors. So yeah, that's why that fucking killed that. I think it was a wife's husband or husband's wife, either or. One. I think they gave the person like 10 million. The survivor, I don't even think you would put a price on a human life, because that human can make billions of dollars. You know what I mean? Yeah, keep yourself busy, like he said. He's right. I keep myself busy every day, and it'll keep you on the straight and narrow, and not thinking like he said about depression. That shit's real. People going through mental health issues right now, like from the shutdown. I even said that back in 2020 on here. I said I'd be out there every morning, going down to the park and running, no mask, no nothing. I want to go out and get the sunlight and shit. And I tell people, go out there, get sunlight, get the vitamin D. Like, get the natural vitamin D, go out there, sweat. You know what I mean? And honestly, I was kind of hoping someone would say something about no mask, but that happened. But we've been fighting COVID for 140 years. We had to worry about the older people and the kids with fucking bad immune systems. You know what I mean? And I always wore masks in stores to respect other people, because I'd probably feel rude if I didn't do that. But we all know the mask work great anyways. Kind of, I guess, if you're coughing and stuff, you just coughing your arm like this and stuff, spraying all over the place. If you go like this, they probably won't. Maybe a mask on, coughing right there. It's probably not gonna spray that much. That was the biggest trip I've ever seen in my life. In 53 years of my life, I've never seen anything like that. Shutting down the biggest economy in the world. I've never seen nothing like that in my life, ever. That was a trip. But people that did time in their life, it was easy. It was like being in a pre-release or something like that, or a minimum, but not locked in. I go out every day. My son out every day. My daughter would go for walks. My wife would go out every morning to the supermarket. Like, we had to show our kids that nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. You should never fear nothing up there. People, please don't fear nothing up there. America, you gotta be brave, man. It's a land of free and the brave. And to be totally honest, savages in America ain't even on the internet. I'm sure everyone knows some savages, they ain't even on it. Maybe they come on YouTube, watch shit, right? But very few like have platforms and shit like that, because you gotta kind of out there. It's not easy to do, but I just think it's necessary. That's all. Pack Money's from Dorchester, right next to Quincy. It's like connected to the city. Quincy goes into southwest Quincy, West Quincy. Southwest Quincy is right. West Quincy goes into North Quincy and then goes right into Dorchester. And then the end of West Quincy goes into Milton and then Mattapan, which is Boston. Mattapan and Dorchester. It's just boroughs, different boroughs in Boston. Just like different boroughs in Quincy. It's like mini New York. Many parts of New York. All the boroughs in New York. It's like every city has little boroughs. Boston, I think, got like 11 or 12. Quincy's got 13. And other parts in the boroughs themselves have different little areas. New York is just a version. That's all. But anyways, last night, prayers for Pack Money the Great, Dorchester, Mass. Prayers, brother. Don't worry about it. Pray every day and every night. So I definitely gonna throw one in there for you too, brother. B. Luke, that guy's a good man, and we gave you a shout out there too earlier, brother. Go out and check out B. Luke podcast, people. You guys might like it. A lot of honesty being shared over there too, and there's another one too. YouTube Streets, I think. That's the Boston Boss, I think. Scandalous. I think a Scandalous Network, I think, like that. But Boston Boss, he has a platform over there too, and he does a good job over there too. They all work together. So and there's another kid, Sherman's too from Gloucester. He does a good job too. He does some talks about like old school mafia and gangs, old school gangs and new school gangs. And really nice kid, really nice class act. You know what I mean? And all these people, mind you, have all been tough times, just like me, just like him. And they seen the light. I seen the light a long time ago. I seen it a long time ago. But I just hope a lot more people see it. You know what I mean? Because it's from what I hear, it's nothing like it used to be. So it's still prison though. It's still prison, and you definitely don't want to go. You definitely don't want to be locked up if you don't have to be. You know what I mean? But if you do the time, if you do the crime, you got to do the crime. And if you can't do that fucking time, do not do the crime. Please don't put yourself in a fucking position like that. You're better off just leaving it fuck alone. You can make a lot of money. Plenty of money to be made out there. There's plenty of money. Go make it. Yeah. Peace, people.